How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris from One More Game MTG, coming out with another free-for-all brawl where I play Historic Brawl on Arena. This one's pretty cool. It just came out not too long ago with the new Baldur's Gate Alchemy set that they just added to it. It's Klement, Novice, Acolyte, swapped around Specialized, as they state, as Klement, Knowledge, Acolyte. So the Specialized ability is pretty cool. I think it's wicked powerful. So basically what you do is when the creature comes out, after it's out, you can pay 2, then discard either a land or a card of that specified color, and then it swaps into something else where it's now definitively always going to be that card. In this one we have the Novice Acolyte swinging into the Knowledge Acolyte. The Klement, the original one, the Novice, is a Tiefling Cleric 2/2, Specialized 2. When it enters the battlefield, creatures in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. And then the backside is when this creature specializes, seek 3 non-land permanents and choose 1 and put the rest in your library. I'm not focusing on the backside. I'm putting a lot more emphasis on the front side where creature cards in my hand perpetually get +1/+1. I have chosen blue because I wanted to do this in Azorius Blink style with the back end of unblockable creatures. I'm going to basically try to blink Klement as many times as possible, and then from there, just swing in as best as possible. A lot of exile effects, ETB effects, leave the battlefield. I'm pretty stoked about this. Already, Azorius is a great combination for Blink itself. So this way, we're going to be able to get a lot more value out of the overall deck. We got great ETBs with, for example, Mull Drifter. We have, what else is here, the great ETBs? Fibble Thip. A lot of cool stuff overall, like the Deputy Detention. The overall value you want to do is just get as many triggers of the Klement as possible, and then buff up our creatures that are unblockable, like Mistcloaked Herald, Slitherblade, things like that. And then we'll be able to get the overall value in the long term just to swing in and win the house. This is pretty insane. I love this deck. I like this overall, the specialized material of how they're building this out. It's pretty insane. Let's get right into those games. I'm going to play 5 games again today like I usually do. See how well the deck does overall. See if I can go 5-0, if not a little bit better than that. Bonus rounds if need be in the future. Let's get right into those gameplays. Alright, so the first one we're facing is Miram Sentinel Worm. It is the guy that just consistently makes double tokens of your dragons. It's pretty insane. Opening hand right here. If I had one more blue, I'd be golden with this. The problem is I don't have any blue to cast. Actually, I'm gonna give it a whirl. It's not the best. I do go first, but we'll see how she rolls. Alright, play a little that. Because then at this point, I'll start getting off with this. You're gonna do it for Specialize. So that's 7/6 now. That's a 2/2. Alright, still no blue, so I'm gonna do this. Swing in for the 2. I'm gonna just destroy this now so I can get blue. It's unfortunate I do it so soon, but a little bit more control of their board state. Because next turn I can get out the Thassa and start blinking it like crazy. Alright. This is a 6-drop. Oh, Kakusha already. Alright. Let's get this there. Get Thassa out. No attacks. Let's blink this. Because if I can eventually get these cards to be big enough, they'll just smack house, you know? Problem is with like the dragons, they fly. So like, eh. Alright, got an Ephemerate. I'm gonna do an Ephemerate. Buff these. A 4/4 unblockable is good. Maybe. Alright. Creature. It's not a creature, unfortunately. I'm gonna leave that so I can tap this down. That way the Atusha, Atsushi? Oh jeez, weird names. Let's stop with our main. Alright, we're gonna tap this down. Resolve this. That way, like, that's going at least. All right, the bar. Ooh, a bard class. Interesting. Wondering how the bard class will work out. They're gonna swing it with the dryad, I would assume. Oh, they do not. Interesting. All right, that's gonna buff it even more. I drew a Phantom Warrior. This is a 6/6 unblockable now. So let's do this. And then make this a copy of that. So I have two 6/6 unblockables, and I'm gonna have that starting to go off now. They do have enough now to cast out the Miram. Oh, Ancient Copper Dragon. Yeesh. The problem with this is a lot of flyers, you know. I got a Brainstorm. I'm gonna do a Brainstorm. Land, land, land. Yikes. That's an unfortunate thing. Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle that away. Good thing I got like a Fabled Passage at least. Right, got a blue source. Yeah, I'm gonna just swing in this. Tap that down. I'm gonna flicker this again. Because I do have, like, quote-unquote, the game on the block right now with these two 6/6 blockers. All right, tap this down. We don't want that going in at all. It's an 8/8 right now. Swing and double here. Jump this. Block. Flicker it. I'll take 4. I'm just gonna swing right away. Oh, that came in. That was a close one. I did not think that that was gonna happen. In all honesty, like I was sitting here like, oh snap, you know. All right, 1-0 on the Miram Sentinel Worm. Like I said, thankfully I had Thassa out there. Otherwise, I would have lost right away. Let's go to the next one. All right, we are facing a Liliana Dread Horde General. Ugh. So this is a great opening hand, but also a very bad opening hand. Problem is, I have no unblockable creatures. I do have an Esper Sentinel, but I can't cast it on turn 1. Yeah. So if this Obscure Storefront was a Plains, be golden because I would turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, I gotta mull this down, unfortunately. Not where I really want to be, but it's still something I can work with, you know. I don't know how I got like the exact same hand almost when it comes to like the lands. Alright, did get that. Interesting. Now I'm just gonna just start ramping up because I said, like, obviously I want to do the Soul Herder for the flickering. Because it also has some of the abilities that that Thassa has. Alright, so let's just start making these things a little bit larger. I'm sure they're gonna have like wrath effects and everything like that real soon. But they're already like looking at it. You say it's gonna be a death effect, you know. Alright, so if I do the white one, cast an extra spell, creature into the battlefield. That only triggers one time though. Yeah, it's like okay. Alright, Putrid Goblin's coming out. Let's do Ephemerate. Well, let's do this. Let's see if they swing it. Or if they block. Alright, didn't block, that's good. Alright, Ephemerate this. Buff these dudes. Get rid of that. Alright, draw a card, lose a life. Oh, they're going right for it. Oh, that's a good sign. That's something I want to see. Rebound, target this. So now my soul herd is going to be even larger. Draw a card, draw a land. Let's get the soul herder in out there. Not gonna worry about this. Flicker this again. Unfortunately, doesn't fly? Does that not look like it flies though? That looks like it flies. Alright, Mimic comes out. What are they naming? Zombie, I assume? I'm assuming zombie. Yeah, zombies. Okay. That's fine. Oh, Meteor Golem. Alright. Let's Meteor Golem their land. Be a D. No attacks. Flicker this. Ah, I should have flickered. Control Z. Ah, I meant to flicker that. Ah! Is it non-land, right? Yeah, non-land. So next I'm going to do Semester's End. Exiles that. That's fine. Alright, that was my bad. Decline this. Next. End turn. Remove this. Exile that. So I'm like moving right now, but again I need. Alright, destroys a creature, it's fine. Like oh, they're just going right at it. Alright. That comes back. I'm gonna brainstorm now. Put 2 back. Put these 2 back. All right. Deals that much damage in target. Yeah, see, these just aren't that great. Let me see what they do. You never know. They might just like block it. Alright, they block it there. That's fine. Alright, end the turn. So like I've kept the board in safe, but they've had so many removal spells. Like exile, murder, blasphemous. And, you know, and I have lands cup, which is the unfortunate thing. Ugh. I think the unfortunate thing is that they're gonna have so much removal. If I do. Like I would make it white. Unfortunate thing is like now I'm like completely just drowned out of like value right now, which is like the downfall of this. Ah, the Gray Merchant comes down. I think this is only sorcery speed, right? Yeah, it's only sorcery speed. Never mind. I thought that was. Get this down. I'm gonna scry 2 because I need the scry 2 right now. Yeah, bottom. What was that? That was trash. There comes, yeah, say what, there you go. Yep, that's gonna be game probably. Because now she costs 8. You know? Yep, good game. Yeah, there's no way, like, at this point, like, it costs 8 to drop it. I draw in, like, 6 lands. I can't keep pushing from there. Alright, so that's 1-1. I didn't really think it was going to happen too much on that one, but it did pretty well overall, other than everything dying. Alright, this one, we are facing a Marinara. Rats are just one of those decks you just can't do too well with, unfortunately. Yeah, this opening hand, it's not good enough. So, I can't keep this. 5 lands, a Flicker, and a Thraben? No. Alright, they're playing the Marinara. All rats have fear. Sacrifice a rat. Create X1/1 rats. Problem with this is usually like they're playing like colony rats or pack rats, whatever it is, and then just you have no way to work with it. Alright, I'm gonna free mull. Alright, this is better. So I can do Tranquil Cove. This Novice is not going to hit anything, though. That's the fortunate part. Yeah, pack rat. So this Deputy Detention is going to do exactly what I need it to do. So, thankfully, I have that. Put this at the bottom and draw a card. So basically I have to just wait, take a bunch of damage, and then once swords 3, 2, 1, they'll cast 2 next turn. Let's get rid of 1. So I gotta cast 2 right now. That's the assumption anyway. Oh no, they only cast 1 then. I would gladly block this. Take the action. Feel the ruin. I mildly want to like just keep blocking them until they like. Because I have the Deputy Detention. I want them to, like, burn a few, you know? Plague Crafter's familiar. I'll take 4. I'll Deputy... Oh, teleport's interesting. Okay, fine. I'm golden. This way, when the more rats they play, I'll just keep circling. Okay. I'm sure they have removal, don't get me wrong. Oh, they don't! Ah! Deputy Detention! Alright, 2-1. I think that's like the exact thing you need when it comes to a rat's deck. Deputy Detention for the win. Alright, we are facing a Tiamat. I'm kind of okay with this. No, I'm not. I lied. I have no planes. Try it. Screw. I don't want it. I shouldn't take this. 4 islands, a plains, Signet double. So I can obviously Klement with the Spark double. Is it end the battlefield? Oh, it's only you control. So, still something. Alright, so I will next turn Klement. I was like, once Tiamat comes down, it's basically game at that point. Right, that's fine. I have a Phantom Ninja now. So that'll block the unblockable now. I need one more Flicker. Alright, Lotus Cobra. Alright, they're gonna start going off now. Alright, I'm gonna do Spark Double on this. Because I want to copy that with a Spark Double. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna block it. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like this, they're not gonna block the Lotus Cobra with it because they want the value out of it. Urban Utopia, it's good, but it's not adding additional mana to anything. Alright, next turn. Swing it with the Phantom Ninja. Spark Double on the Ninja. Alright, Dragon Horde. Oof. But do I copy this to buff that? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, they take another 5. Next turn, 7, 8, 9. But they're getting close to a higher level with the dragons, so you're gonna watch out for what's to come. Because this is gonna tap for a Dryad. Okay. That's instant ability. Let's see, blocks that, that's fine. Add that. Buff this. Take some damage. That's a 3/3. So they have to, it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, ah. I needed one more Flicker. All right. Just gonna put him down to 1. Do they have removal? Alright, they had removal. Goes to 5. Cast a Sentinel. Alright. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it. Just because I want to see... Get this. I need some cards in my hand. Alright, I got... that in my hand. Scry it. Put this here. Scry 2. Bottom. So that was worth it. Okay, good. So they have to destroy me right now. Good game. Alright, sweet. Alright. Tiamat. Very good. That was one of my bigger fears, except the first game we had with the Miram, is the dragons being flying doesn't really help out because we don't have much flyers. All right, we are 3-1. Not bad. I want to play Wilson, but they nerfed Wilson, and it's so not cool. I'm just saying, it's the truth. All right, our final game is Ryu Storm's Edge. Oh, this might be the best hand that we've had all 5 games. Turn 1 Sentinel. They go first, which is a little unfortunate for that, but still turn 1 Sentinel is awesome. I kind of want to turn 2 Sentinel. Oh, okay. doing this. I'm gonna 3-bid. It might be a bad idea, but I'm trying it. Because Sentinel will now be a 2/2 by default. Alright. Sentinel, Stone, swing in. This might be the easiest one. Alright. Creature has +1/+1 haste. Alright, get this tapped. Alright. Alright, whichever ones they don't block, I will then flicker. Alright, I'm gonna do flicker, you, and you. Draw a card. Second card costs 2 less, which is awesome. So that Ironclad, Icing, Ironclad. Where am I seeing Iron? Icing Death Frost Tyrant is gonna be an issue. Is it a warrior? No, it's just a dragon. That's good at least. All right, gonna buff that to this. It has attack alone. I'll jump this. Oof. Here's the problem. I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm at 17. Do this. Drop that. Gain a life, draw a card. Pay 2 life, Fibble Fit. So I'm building the board up well, but the problem is they're not playing any non-creature spells. Like, pay 2. Sure, I'm sure they'll pay 2. They didn't. Only first strike. It does have first strike. What does it give it? How does it itself have first strike? What the heck? If I block full house, 1, 2, kills that, and it's dead. I need some form of detention sphere. I'll block this. What does this do? When it's level 2, return target. Oh, okay, maybe I'll do that. Heliod's Pilgrim. I gotta look for an aura card. It's probably something massive, you know? Creatures deck a trap. Okay, so I gotta figure this out. All right, when you class return target. Okay, let's do level 2. Bounce this. Play a land. Do this. No attacks. flip this. I'm pretty sure I'm dead either way. What's the level? Those being up to you. At the top, card your library. Can you cast it? That's 3 draw update. So they can get this to go down. Alright, that takes 7. That's unfortunate. Alright, I took 7. That hurt. Is it first strike? No. Like, I'm not giving up. If I will gladly double block the icing death thing. I'm not afraid of that at all to do that. Yeah, pay the 2. Alright, gets trample. That's fine. Block, block, kill. Does it have... Of course they have something. Come on. At least they don't fly. Gotta recast Ryu. Our portable hole. That's only the beginning of the upkeep, so I can't do that. Alright, land. Let's see if I can get something. Another land. That's not cool. Does it give flying to anything? Tap target creature. Buff. Buff. I'm gonna copy this portable hole. Get rid of that. Can't be blocked. End the turn. Bounce it again. Problem is, I have trample. I gotta block the entire thing. That's the downfall of this right now. It'll die though. All right. Let's do this. Activate that ability. Resolve it. Pass. Kill, kill. It's dead. All right. I'm holding out, you know? I'm trying to, anyway. I got some Mind Stone. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Make it blue. Keep the spark double. I can keep tapping it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make a copy of this. That gets online. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I did it. Oh, I think I did it. Oh, Lord. End the turn. Flicker, I don't know. This, just for the heck of it. Oh my gosh, it was so close. Wow. Wow! Wow, that was insane. 4 and 1. Did not see that coming on that one. That was insane. Like, that was... I got down to 2 damage. That specialized in the last clutch second. Absolutely clutch. All right, let's go back to the deck tech and let's wrap it up. All right, so that was the Klement Novice turning into the Knowledge Acolyte. That last game was absolute clutch. Like, that came out of literally nowhere. I was beyond stoked for that one. This thing is pretty cool. It still needs a lot of tweaking. I don't have a lot of the cards I might want to put into it in the future, but, like, I thought it was super awesome with the Deputy Attention with the Rat Stack. Like, go figure. I didn't think that the Deputy was going to do much work overall to kill that many things, but it did so awesome with that deck. And they immediately scooped. The Monk class, also same thing. Like, it's only 4 mana to get up to the next point, which is pretty cool. So I did enjoy that. But overall, it was a solid deck. I love blinking things, in all honesty, and I think Azorius might be better than Esper Blink, but again, we'll find out in the future on more decks. Honestly, Lord, this was pretty cool. I might start swinging out for the other ones, like Death Acolyte, Tempest Acolyte. I like the Tempest. It has that, the Sunmare thing. That Sunmare deck that basically when it takes damage deals to any target. So it might be worth it to do like an indestructible based version of this and just like keep digging in. So I'm pretty stoked for that. May see that in the future. Again, my name is Chris. One more game MTG. Thank you for very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. If you like the deck, let me know in the description down below. Peace.